What's up guys, Rampage here bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This is against GaterBoi that I found off of Smoking. It was a UU battle, a really fun one, using some new pokes, like you can see right now, like Scarf Raikou. It's not really new for me to use, but it's still vicious, and it's new in UU for me, so I want to see how it works. So anyway, I'm going to lead off with my Scarf Raikou, because I figured he would lead off with his Azoff, and I know I'd be faster because I'm Scarfed and all. Unless he was Scarfed as well, which I doubt he is. I'm just going to go for the Vault Switch. That will break his sash if he does have one. So that's cool right there. And I'm going to go out into my Victini, predicting the Fire Blast or the Psychic. He does indeed go for the Psychic. I do resist that, so I don't take too much damage. And now he's going to take the chance to set up his Stealth Rocks, knowing that he will probably die due to a U-turn this turn. So, good play on his part. And I'm just going to U-turn out into my Raikou, because usually on a double down, going out, well, not double down, but, well, that too, but whenever you U-turn and you KO the opponent, it's usually best to go out into your lead. And that's what I'm going to do. And he's going to bring out his Rotom Heat form. This thing is kind of a problem to my team because it can just destroy my team, basically. I don't really have a good counter for it. Like, Blastoise is my best counter, but Rotom is still part electric, so it's still going to be hard to take out. And I'm predicting this thing to be Scarf, so my Heracross is Bandit, so Heracross won't be able to take this thing out. So anyway, he's going to bring out his Cinccino. Not worried about this because I do have my Registeel, which is a complete beast and can take any hits from this thing all day, every day, during the day, after day, midday. And yeah, you know what I mean. So he's going to go for the Tail Slap. I see the Life Orb, so I know my Raikou can outspeed this because it's not Scarfed or anything at all. And now he's going to bring out his Rotom. I'm just going to I'm just going to put up the Stealth Rocks because I know that he'll probably be doing a lot of switching with his Rotom. So right here, I predicted him to go for the Fire type attack and not the Vault Switch because I didn't think he'd want to take any more Stealth Rock damage if he didn't have to. So he's actually going to go for the Trick and trick me a Choice Specs, which actually works out in my favor because now I know that he's not Scarfed. So I know that my Heracross can outspeed, and I also know that it's not as strong as it was before. So now he's going to bring out his Bisharp, which it's not really a problem to me because I do have Heracross and I have Raikou with Aura Sphere. So yeah, I'm not worried about this thing at all. He's going to go for the Sucker Punch. It's not going to do anything because I do resist. I'm just going to go for the Close Combat, and that's definitely going to be a one-hit KO because it is ×4 super effective. And yeah, Heracross is just basically going to go through a lot of his team right now. He's going to bring out his Rotom, and after Stealth Rocks, a Close Combat is definitely going to be able to KO. Close Combat would have probably KO'd from full health because I am Choice Bandit. So, yeah, Rotom's down. That's basically the biggest problem to my team. And now he has this Primeape, and he's going to over-predict and go for the Earthquake. Bad play on your part because I do stay in with my Heracross because he's really just done his purpose, and I can really take out the rest of his team with my other Pokemon. So I'm just going to leave Heracross in. I am going to be able to take the Earthquake even though I do have -2 defense drop, and now it's at -3. He's going to go out into a Cinccino. He probably thought I was Scarfed, and that's why he didn't go out to this thing first, but I'm actually Bandit, so yeah. So now he's going to go. Now I'm going to go out into my Raikou because Aura Sphere is definitely going to be able to KO, but I'm actually going to go for the Thunderbolt as he switches into his Umbreon because I knew a Thunderbolt would be able to KO his Cinccino just as well. Now, Umbreon could be a big problem in UU, but I'm not really worried about it because I do have Toxic, so Toxic on my Registeel, so that should eventually wither it down unless this thing randomly has Hail Bell or something. So anyway, I'm going to switch it to Registeel, take the payback like a boss because I resist and great defenses and all. Now he's going to go for the Wish. He's probably thinking I'm going to go for the Seismic Toss, but I'm just going to go for the Toxic. And his Synchronize won't affect me because Toxic doesn't affect Steel. So yeah, his Umbreon is basically just going to die pretty soon, so I'm not worried about this thing anymore. And I'm going to switch out, as he's going to switch out into a Cinccino, so his Cinccino can get the wish. And I'm also going to switch out, go out into my Victini. So we made a double switch here. I wanted to go for a V-Create on the Umbreon, but he switched out to a Cinccino. So now I'm going to switch out into my Shaman, because this is also my defensive bulky Shaman, so I know I could take a hit from this thing. He's going to go for the Tail Slap, and after seeing the damage, I think I should be able to take 2 of them unless he gets a crit. And really, the only reason I went in with Shaman is just so I could rack up some Life Orb recoil on him. So I'm pretty sure that a Thunderbolt would be able to kill if I went out into Raikou. So anyway, I'm going to go for the Sea Flare, because I am able to lift the Tail Slap, and I barely killed this Cinccino, which made me kind of mad, but oh well. I really thought the Sea Flare would be able to KO this thing coming off, seeing as though Cinccino is very frail. But it doesn't matter in the end, because now I'm going to go out into my Raikou, which is just the most beastly Pokemon ever besides Flygon, and I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. That is definitely going to be able to KO this Cinccino, because it had like almost no hit points left. And I'm just going to go out into my Victini, because a V-Create should be able to KO the Umbreon from the point of its health. So yeah, this is basically good game, GaterBoi, because your Umbreon is not going to take a V-Create. It will faint, and that's a good game. Hope to battle you again sometime. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I am actually using a new wow. I'm actually using a new microphone. I'm using a blue snowball. So I hope you like the quality of this narration. Make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the near future. Peace out, guys.